Welcome to another episode of J9 the Upholsterer. These door panels are from my '79 Cadillac Coupe DeVille, the one in the background with the flat tires. And this is the story of how I reupholstered my armrests. As you can see, the driver's side is a little bit worn in the foam department, but I'm going to overlook this and just put new fabric over top. I plan on having a smooth face with seams just on these corners. And those were my lineup marks to line up the two pieces when I sew them together. The driver and passenger armrests look identical, so I'll just test fit this pattern inside out on the passenger side to make sure it fits. Not only can this driver's side pattern be reversed for the passenger side, but it is in fact symmetrical in itself, which means I could just pattern this one twice. But because I have right and left, or driver and passenger, in my brain, I'm going to make another pattern of this, but flipped over inside out for the passenger side. We all have our quirks, right? This is definitely an unnecessary step, but I did want to lay out both patterns at the same time on my vinyl so I can arrange it as tight together as possible. I'll be using chalkboard chalk to pattern these. All of these edges get either seam allowance or excess for wrapping around onto the back of the panel and gluing. I will use this bobbin as a radius tool. Let's test fit this bad boy. Yep, it'll work. Time to top stitch. So to install these, I plan on gluing only where it's necessary, like these edges and the outside edges. This is my glue gun. It's basically a gravity-fed HVLP gun. This was a cheap gun and I love it. A lot of people use a siphon feed glue gun, and I've only ever had problems with them. I've been using this type of gun for about 20 years and I'm on my second one. And I never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, clean it. It remains full of glue at all times, and I don't use it every day. Okay, this is an important step. Precisely locate your seams accurately where they need to be, because this is your only chance to get them right. The glue I use is a Landau top adhesive. It's basically a contact cement. I like to let it dry to the touch before sticking them, and that allows me the option to unstick and restick and readjust as necessary. I think they're looking pretty decent considering I didn't fix any foam flaws, like that ripped part on the top of the driver's side. The rest of these door panels aren't perfect by any means, but they were good enough for me. This underlay stuff on the door panel had these little clips holding it on, but it ripped right through all of them, so I'll just glue it and stick it back on. I tied a string to this door lock here so I can just fish it through the hole and easily pull it through and slide the top rail back onto the door. Because Cadillac. These screw holes in the door panel are slotted, so it gives me some adjustment right to left to line up my door panel on the edge. I do need to replace this light bulb, so I'll just pop this cover on later after I replace it. There are also 2 screws behind this top door handle that I forgot to record. The driver's side install is similar to the passenger, but it has this mirror adjustment instead of a lighter. There might be a tool for this, but if I jam these small pliers in here and pull them open, it works pretty good. I think these turned out pretty good for what they are. This piece over here is broken, and you can still see some lumps over here from the junk foam underneath, but it's my car and I can live with that. Thanks for watching.